and Beach, your top 3 rows into 3 and 4. This is your Advanced Auto Parts UMP Street Stocks 15-lap feature event. Three wide off the get-go. Fosnot trying to get in between Egley and Riggle. My goodness, we got problems down in turn number 1. Outside, Egley, Fosnot, Kelly, Beach, top 3 into 3 and 4, and here we go. Egley on the inside is going to lead the field off 2. Riggle getting wild, but he's back under control, but he's dropped back to 5th, 4th. Weldon back to 5th. Off 4. It's Egley. It's Kelly. Carbo and Fosnot. Wayne the Train heading the wrong way on the track. He's back on the hammer. He's back on the track. That saves a caution. It's Egley, Kelly, Fosnot, Riggle, Weldon, and Pegger at the stripe. Bob Egley on the inside of the track. Kelly trying to use the top shelf. Egley at the stripe. Fosnot is 4th or 3rd. Pegger is 4th. Riggle now back to 6th. As Weldon picks up a spot on him, we have a caution up in turn number 4. That's the 74 of Paul Petrovich out of Gibsonia. As Egley's on the hammer on the inside, Kelly trying to get a run on the top shelf. Egley's going to lead the field into turns 1 and 2. Kelly with the momentum on the top shelf. He's towing Pegger down the back strip. Egley holds off Kelly into 3 and 4 as they're door handle to door handle. Pegger now trying to make a 3 wide off 4. At the stripe, it's Egley, Kelly, Pegger, Fosnot, Weldon, and Beach. Kelly now with a run off the top shelf. But Egley pulls side by side into 3 and 4. At the stripe, it's Egley, Kelly, Pegger, Fosnot, Beach, Weldon, and Ryan Moyer. Six in the books, 9 to go. Your race leader out of Katanning, the 30 of Bob Egley. Moyer off the top shelf in turn number 4, see if he can hang on. Moyer was running, I believe, 5th, and that just cost him a whole bunch. As Fosnot ducking the inside of Pegger. Pegger slows off turn number 2. He's got a flat tire, and he's going to head off the turn 3 into the pits. Petrowski over in turn 2 is going to bring out the caution. Egley and Kelly lead the field in, 7 down, 8 to go. Your Advanced Auto Parts UMP Street Stock 15-lap feature event. Egley and Kelly on the hammer. They're door handle down the front strip. Into 1 and 2. Kelly on the top shelf, Egley on the bottom. See if Egley can hold them off. Kelly with a slight advantage down the back straight into 3 and 4. Egley battling back. Look behind him. Fosnot, Beach, and Schaefer from Newcastle up in the mix of things. Egley now with the advantage down the back straight into 3 and 4. At the stripe, it's Egley, Kelly, Fosnot, Beach, Schaefer, Fosnot, Wayne Carbo back up in the mix of things. Carbo working his way back slowly but surely.
Yeah, he's really charging. He's up to 6th. He's definitely passed the most cars.
Yes, he had to have, because he went to the tail. At the stripe again, it's Kelly this time at the stripe. That's the first lap he's led. And he is now starting to pull away a little bit from Egley, as Egley's not giving up and battling back on the inside. See if Kelly stays in the top shelf. This time around, we'll have 4 to go. It's Kelly, Egley, Fosnot, Schaefer, Beach, and Carbo. Brian Schaefer having a whale of a run here tonight.
That car reminds me a lot of Joe Kelly's old car, the 77. It just looks like Joe Kelly's car from a couple of years ago, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I thought Brew Baker had that car, though, from a couple of years ago.
I think you're right. It just built a lot, or the body, whatever it is, just looks a lot like that. Meantime,
this time around, they're going to have 2 laps to go, and it looks like Kelly's still hanging on, extending that lead ever so slightly. A little bit more than car length at the stripe now.
Not by much. You notice the photographers are moving down to the inside of them. They want to be right at the flag stand in case.
They got away from him on that lap, though. He had a good 4-car lead down the back straightaway. Here comes Jason Fosnot with 1 lap to go. He's going to work on the outside of Egley. Schaefer still hanging on to the 4th spot. Carbo's back up to 5th. Beach down to 6th. Here comes Joe Kelly. No stranger to victory lane as he brings it off turn number 4. It's going to be Kelly, Egley, Fosnot, Schaefer, Carbo, Beach, Emmerich, Fosnot, Moyer, and Pat Hanley.
Joe Kelly, many-time track champion, wins the battle with Bob Egley. Egley 2nd, Jason Fosnot 3rd. Brian Schaefer having a strong run in the 77 car, and Wayne Carbo, 38th career Lernerville win, which leaves him 6th overall, 1 behind Ed Lynch Sr. The Nick Chevrolet 66 of Joe Kelly quickly into Sheets victory lane. And we're going to send it down to Ed Schaefer. Comments from our winners. Those of you busting out, take your time. Have a safe trip home. Thanks for coming out. And hey, we'll see you next Friday night.
No stranger to victory lane here at the Lernerville Speedway. Multiple track champion. And his Simon Racing Supply, Nick Chevrolet. And Dancer's Auto Repair, Amerigas, Blackjack, Townsend Gas and Oil Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Joe Kelly.